to you, Mr. President, Senator Trillanes, you keep mentioning that if the inconsistencies are minor, that is okay. Are you referring to a Supreme Court decision?
Mr. President, my privileged speech was very clear. I presented my case, and I believe the information that we were able to gather merited further investigation. That's why I made the motion. Now, I respect the views of the gentleman, and he can oppose all he wants. But at the end of the day, that motion remains to be addressed. And no matter what I do, I'm confident, and no matter what we can come up with, I am confident that we won't be able to convince the gentleman anyway. So might as well get this over and done with by dividing the House.
Mr. President, hindi naman siguro tama yung hit and run dito sa Senado. Yes, he might not be able to convince me, but what about Senator Soto? What about Senator J.V. Hercito behind him? What about the public that is listening? Yung ibig sabihin hit and run, hindi naman pwedeng yung isa magsasalita and then hindi natin tatapusin yung interpellation, doon na kayagad tayo sa motion. Labas natin lahat ng arguments. Mr. President.
Mr. President, let me just interject, because the gentleman is saying that this is a debate, but it has been a monologue since around 4:20. Now, I'm confused now. He started with the masking tape, then he jumped to his parlor, whatever, then to Senate President Ople. Where is the debate?
I'll show him where the debate is, Mr. President. The debate is when I ask him a question, but he keeps answering me na emotion na. So napipilitan ako na sabihin na lang ang point ko diretso. But if the gentleman will graciously answer my questions, I still have a lot of questions here that are relevant and to the point, Mr. President. I don't think it's parliamentary feasible for one senator to stand up and expect na wala na lang magtatanong and we just take their statement hook, line, and sinker, Mr. President. Ngayon, having said that, I apologize for my style. Kanya-kanyang style kasi iyan eh. So, if I ask the question, sir, but you keep answering me, na doon na lang tayo sa motion. So, I'll go to my next question. Are you saying that there is state-sponsored extrajudicial killings?
Mr. President, that's why we need to investigate, to rule out any possibility that President Duterte is not involved or was not involved with the DDS during his time as mayor. We are not in a position to make any judgments either way. But I believe, based on what I have presented, it merits at least a deeper look. Because not only the whole country is watching, but the whole world is watching our next steps. So that's the point of the motion that I was making, Mr. President. I'm not here to oust anybody. Well, not yet, at least. But I'm just here proposing to investigate a very serious matter. And I believe the gentleman has a bottomless pit of wisdom, and I'm going to concede that he is even wiser than me many times over. But again, let's get to the point. Now, if the gentleman keeps on saying that I would want to run away, if he would recall, when I sat beside him during the hearing, he was the one who ran away. Now, unless you want me to go near you again, just say so,
Mr. President.
Mr. President.
For the record, no, kaibigan ko siya, nagulat ako ba't niya tinignan niyang mata ko ng gano'n, para niya ako kakainin nung sinabi niya, hindi kita popormahin dito. Di ko na sinabi sa media, but sabihin ko na rin ngayon dahil briningap niya. Sabi niya sa akin, pa-Bible ka pa. Evil naman pinoprotektahan mo. But for the record, anywhere, anytime, di kita na aatrasan eh. Pero ang sabi mo kasi, you're willing na mag-debate, kaya debate tayo. Kaharap natin tao, Senado to, sawang-sawa na ako, basahin sa dyaryo, sabihin sa atin, ang galing ng mga sanlongga, ang galing ng mga tanyada, ang galing ng mga diokno. But nagagalingan din naman ako sa nandito. That's why umurong ako away from you kasi ayaw mo ako tigilan. Trina-trash talk mo ako, ayaw ko na magkaabutan tayo dahil ang pagkaalam ko, para tayong magkapatid at magkaibigan tayo. But now, if you're going to tell me, lalapitan mo ako dito, lapitan mo ako yakapin, yayakapin kita. Pero lapitan mo ako na hamunin mo ako, hindi kita aatrasan. Hindi naman problema yun, Senator Trillanes. I do not know where this hate is coming from. We are from different sides of the political aisle now, but I never treated you as an enemy. I've always treated you as a friend. So I just want to finish, Mr. President, my questions. Because he was given the opportunity to discuss the merits of Mr. Matubato's questions. Can I not be given the opportunity to test his thesis? Do I want a fight? Of course not, Senator Trillanes. I still think that there are many fights in the future na magiging magkaalyado tayo. But I do not know why there is animosity just because we're in different sides now, sir. Does that mean that we cannot do this as friends? Ibig sabihin, pag iba ang tingin mo sa presidente, iba tingin ko, magkaaway at magkalaban na tayo?
Mr. President, does the gentleman sense any animosity in my tone of voice? I believe I am at my calmest. Relatively speaking, this is could be one of the best behaviors I ever had in the...
Mr. President, Judas kissed Jesus Christ. Judas kissed Jesus Christ. Would Jesus Christ tell him, Judas, wala kang animosity? So that's what I'm saying, Mr. President. I was asking the question, siya po ang sumagot na you want me to come over here. I want to have a discussion with you. We can sit down.
To calm us down further, if there is no objection, the chair would like to suspend the session.